Yo, from Kenya, East Africa, MORAA speaking truth. You feel me? Time to clear the air, set things straight. Let's go. I am MORAA from the motherland speaking. Truth teller, reality seeker. Not a backbiter, I'm a believer in honesty, authenticity, I'm a teacher. Social media, streets need cleaning. All these lies got people screaming, but I'm here to educate, illuminate. Clear the air, make it fair, demonstrate. Truth over lies, facts over fiction. I refute the nonsense, that's my mission. Truth teller, that's who I chose to be. Truth teller, setting people free. Speak the truth, speak the truth. Speak it to set you free. Speak the truth. It's MORAA, your African daughter.
Hi guys, I hope that you're all doing great. Now I have seen a video by davyjnr, and actually it was a very disturbing video because I saw dancing grandma and Mwita, her husband, get into an altercation, that is very unnecessary, and it degenerated into a physical something, and this is not right. But guys, before we talk about that, let us first talk about 𝐺𝐿𝐼, this donor and the Matiko family. Guys, 𝐺𝐿𝐼 has really fought, to have this thing happen. We all know the Matiko got a donor who said that she was from the UK. But it turns out this woman is actually, in the US. And I don't know why, guys. Why is she hiding the fact that she is in the US and saying that she is in the UK? Is that to confuse people? Is that so people do not know her? And I'm confused, guys, because today I've heard her, say that she is one of the people who, when she is doing a project, she does not hide behind the scenes. So when you actually lie about your location, that means you have something to hide. And that means you're not coming out, in the open like you claim to be. Guys, I saw 𝐺𝐿𝐼, trying to get the road, because guys, initially they never had, a road to get the materials from, wherever they bought them from to Matiko's place. So 𝐺𝐿𝐼 was running helter-skelter up and down, calling people. And, the funny thing is that he called this particular person and he kept saying, this is a Kisii man, and actually asked this man for the road. And this man, guys, was kind of refusing. Until, 𝐺𝐿𝐼 told him about money, but the guy still was refusing. 𝐺𝐿𝐼 had to beg, plead, insist, until this guy agreed to meet him, because 𝐺𝐿𝐼 said, please come over. I'm even going to pay for you, fare to come over so we can discuss this. We are going to give you money, So I feel like this guy finally, decided to, okay, let me go see what 𝐺𝐿𝐼 has to say. My thing is, 𝐺𝐿𝐼, you people say, this is our land, this is our place, nobody can tell us anything. How come you are begging a Kisii person for the way, for the road? How come you're begging them? If those people, when they settle there, they do not own nothing, because you guys keep calling them foreigners, you keep calling them, people who are immigrants. Guys, imagine, they are immigrants within the country. And they keep calling them that. How come 𝐺𝐿𝐼, you are begging this person for the road? Guys, my point is, people should realize that we are all Kenyans, And once I, MORAA, go and settle in Nyabohanse, that is it. If I buy something in, the correct manner, it is mine. And if you want it, you have to ask for it. You cannot say this is an immigrant, a foreigner, an outsider, so we can just do whatever we want. How come, 𝐺𝐿𝐼, you did not just pass your materials through that guy's land. You had to give him money, 20K, in order for you to pass, your stuff through his land. Guys, I do not understand why. People bring divisions. People bring divisions where there is not supposed to be divisions. It really doesn't make sense. And so, Gintu, a big shame on you. Any Kenyan is a Kenyan, and any Kenyan has a right to be in Nyabohanse and own land in Nyabohanse. It is as simple as that. So guys, that was in yesterday's video. So today's video, they passed the materials through the land. Actually, the Kisii man came and Gintu paid him 20,000 shillings right on camera. And so this road was actually purchased. So in today's video, Gintu is seen passing stones, those, I think the ones that they use for the foundation. So Gintu passed those stones there. I saw Matiko's sister, so happy. I saw the mother, so happy. Guys, I understand, of course, even if I were them, I would be happy, I mean, they don't want to be, nobody wants to be living in a madhouse for the rest of their life, all their life. So they were happy and everything. But now, this donor, this donor really has a problem. At first, guys, I was just thinking, maybe this donor, she's just frustrated a little bit, blah, blah, blah. But guys, I see that she is getting worse by the day. She clearly wants to, she wants to go head to head with davyjnr. That is the problem this woman has. Fine, davyjnr didn't do what you want. So what is the problem? Why don't you just leave davyjnr alone? Just deal with the people you want, Matiko and the family, and just do your thing. What is her problem, guys? What is going on? davyjnr has left this family. davyjnr is not even filming this area. davyjnr is doing his own stuff. But this woman is still following up on davyjnr. And that is where my problem with this woman is. Build your houses, build your mansions, build your villas to whomever you want in the village. But what is your problem? Guys, she was out here talking about how people, in Nyabohanse are so afraid. Nobody can stand up to davyjnr. Nobody can do this. And that is why, guys, she had the audacity to tell Gintu, to pass the materials through Dancing Grandma's land, and there's nothing that will happen. The worst they can do is to take Gintu to court. And then Gintu will use that opportunity to tell the government how these people have taken land. They bought land at a very low price. And guys, in my previous video, I have just spoken about how land, appreciates. So if somebody bought land 3 years ago, what do you expect? And guys, I don't know. I feel like Gintu knew that this is not going to be a good thing. Gintu knew that if he does that, he is the one who's going to be in hot soup. This woman is in the UK or US or wherever, guys. So Gintu went ahead and insisted on buying the road. I think this woman did not want to send money for the road, buying the road. That is why she was telling Gintu, no, you just pass the materials, through Dancing Grandma's land. Guys, sometimes when people are advising people, they should really think twice. Honestly, guys. Honestly, somebody is in the UK, US, telling me, MORAA, to just break the law. Because, guys, hey, Gintu, you dodged a bullet. Because that could have been your undoing. You did the right thing. Oh my goodness. So the materials were passed, guys. As the stones. And this woman continued to say that she is challenging davyjnr. Guys, she even went to the extent of saying that she is building the house. And when it's done, she is going to make sure she does a wall and a gate so that David Jr. does not even, have any, so that David Jr. cannot even see, what is in that compound. Guys, I just pity this woman. This is how people give themselves, heart disease. Because David Jr. is doing his own thing. David Jr. has left you with Matiko. David Jr. has left you with the villagers that you want to help. David Jr. is not concerned about nothing. But this woman is still going after him. Guys, I was so shocked to also hear her go after David Jr.'s subscriber, David Jr.'s donor. She actually said that donor, why doesn't she come out and speak like the way she's speaking? You know how she calls and then Gintu puts her on speaker? She is saying that why did this donor of David Jr., not come out to even do the same, speak like she's speaking so that she can confirm if she is the one who told David Jr. to take the bike from Matiko. Guys, now this donor wants to direct people on how to act. Now she is being like carrots. Oh my God, now she is being like, who else? Who like piggy mouth? Because guys, I cannot say, why isn't that person doing like I'm doing? Other donors want to hide because she was saying, oh, I'm not the kind of donor who wants to hide. Okay, others want to hide and that's how they're comfortable. Others want to come out, even show their face, Others want to be like you, do a phone call and speak. People are different. Gosh. And yes, madam, it is the donor who told David Jr. to write that motorbike, to register the motorbike in his name. Guys, she is talking about David Jr. being a thief. That David Jr., after buying Matiko the bike, David Jr. just went and picked the bike. No, David Jr. picked that bike through the directions of the donor, the one who bought the motorbike. Guys, if somebody buys me something and tells me, do this, take it here, write it in this name, how can I refuse to do that? And yet it's the person who gave their hard-earned cash. It does not make sense, guys. So this woman, I think, must be the thief. Because coming out here to call David Jr. a thief, guys, you can call David Jr. any other name, but a thief? No. A thief? No. Say anything about David Jr. All those other things she said about David Jr., I have not even come to say nothing. But guys, when you start calling somebody a thief, just because they follow the instructions of their donor. And like I said, guys, this woman does not believe that it is actually directions from the donor. But guys, this happened even before, David Jr. bought the bike. He said he is going to buy the bike, and the bike, as the donor has said, is going to be in his name. And of course, guys, David Jr. is not lying, because if he was the donor, the one who bought this motorbike and everything, I'm sure watches David Jr.'s videos. So if David Jr. was going against what this donor is doing, would this donor still be cooperating with Davy, buying more stuff? Because this donor is a very active donor. So, madam, watch your mouth. She's got such a loose mouth, God. Talking so much. And I feel like this talking is going to be her undoing. For real. It is going to be her undoing. David Omaje, General David. What did you say her name is? Guys, did you all see her getting down? She was enjoying herself. I think she was tipsy, feeling good. With a glass of whatever she was taking. That is the English changa. Oh my God. No wonder she's out there. Matiko. You can drink Matiko. I am sure, guys, she really wants, she probably will finally come down to the village to meet Matiko so that they can have, some drinking spree or something. Oh my goodness. Guys, this is crazy. Coming out to insult Davy Jr. is, the worst thing that she has done. Let her leave Davy Jr. alone. You say you have money, you are abroad, you feel like you're on cloud nine, you do your thing. Davy Jr. does not care. Neither do we. Who amongst you cares, guys? Who cares? We want the house of Matiko to be built. Personally, I do. I have no problem with that. But Davy Jr., leave him alone. Yeah, with his shortcomings, with what he is doing wrong, just leave him alone. It's as simple as that, guys. Hey, some people love drama. Some people love drama. And guys, those people who love drama like that, bringing other people drama, when drama is brought at their doorstep, they become crazy. They become mad. You all saw, last night, how she came for General Omaj. Writing a million, posts on David Omaj's, on her community page, insulting General David. And who is General David? General David does not give a damn. He doesn't care. This woman is disturbing us. And guys, what really amused me is when she, tried to scare, threaten General David, talking about your channel has been reported over and over again. And what did she write? Your channel has been banned. Guys, hey, I thought, hey, the YouTube CEO is typing, has said, guys, how can you say your channel has been banned? Like she thinks that YouTube does not even listen to the other side of the story just because she said ban, this guy is talking lies, so now YouTube will just ban the channel just like that? Is that what she thinks? Guys, let her think again. And she was really praying and hoping that this channel really gets banned. And that is why, she thought she will never hear from David again. She is playing with fire. She has stepped on an electric wire. Guys, amekanyaga wire. General David has come out to tell her as it is. Of course, guys, some people think that they can just come out here and threaten people and talk the way they want. It doesn't happen like that. No. It doesn't work like that, guys. No way. No way. You come with your own respects and people are going to respect you. But you come with disrespect, people are going to give you the same energy, In fact, we can even double the energy, You bring it at 50, we give it back to you at 100. What nonsense. Respect people, do your thing, build your houses in the village or wherever it is you want to build, and just leave people out of your shenanigans, madam. Oh my God. Now, guys, this issue of dancing grandma and Mwita, her husband. I mean, guys, this is not nice. I heard Davy Jr. laughing, and I saw the comment section. People are telling Davy, no, Davy, this is not a laughing matter. Do not be laughing at such stuff. But I feel like Davy was laughing out of pain, guys. I normally say that sometimes people laugh out of pain because it's like, what do I do? Should I laugh? Should I cry? How should I react in these kinds of situations? What is happening? Davy Jr. was like confused. These are grown people, guys, and, they had what we call heshima ndogo ndogo, heshima ndogo sana, like small, it is just embarrassing. And, the Fundis were there, the Masons. I saw Nation, is it Nation what, 254 or something? And the other guy there, they were just looking as these people are causing drama right in front of their eyes. guys, in front of David Jr., in front of John Tefreshi. Guys, what a shame. Now, David Jr. and John Tefreshi arrived at Dancing Grandma's house. And, I heard John Tefreshi tell David Jr., in Korea, that, hey, there's a kipindi going on. Kuna kipindi, and, like there's some drama here. I see, there's some drama here, and then he said something to do with Muita, being drunk or something like that. And at that moment, appears Dancing Grandma, and she was so angry, she was so mad, she was sweating, guys. She was sweating out of anger. Muita had gone to have some liquor, and he was drunk, tipsy, thereabouts. And guys, it was not nice. Muita has always been a humble, quiet, peaceful guy. So now I saw Muita being so loud and mouthy and all this stuff, and it wasn't looking good. It wasn't looking good at all. So at some point, when Dancing Grandma was explaining what is happening, Muita was there, yelling, talking about, oh, I'm being denied every night. I'm being denied. I'm not given what is mine. I don't... Guys, and don't ask me what. You probably know, what he is being denied every night. Dancing Grandma, does not give Muita, his rights. And so, Muita was so mad, I'm denied every night, and she's always insulting me. I've been insulted all night. I'm saying this in front of God. I'm so tired. She does not give me porridge. So I don't know if porridge means that whatever he was talking about, or now he meant porridge as in porridge this time around. I don't know, guys. So he was out there really lamenting, talking about how he is starving, guys. He is starving. Dry spell is finishing this guy. Dry spell is finishing this man. He was talking like, he was saying that he is so frustrated, guys. He is so frustrated. He only gets insults. That's all he gets, every night. Instead, of getting what he deserves, as a man. Guys, he was out there saying, during the day, this woman pretends, to be lovey-doveys, but at night, she changes. He, at some point, even said, this woman, is, in sheepskin, saying that, meaning that she is a pretender, like she's a wolf in sheepskin, so she is who she is not, but guys, I feel like Dancing Grandma is a bit too, is it bold or too controlling? Sometimes she comes out as controlling towards Muita. It doesn't look good sometimes, she is too hard on him. Maybe that's the word I should use. She comes out strong, like, and Muita always looks like he is coiling, sometimes. And, that is not nice, especially for a man. I feel like it looks bad. It's a bad picture, and I feel like, Dancing Grandma should relax, be a bit nice to this man, because guys, as much as Muita was drunk, maybe he was going to drown his sorrows. Because the way this guy was talking, he was talking like somebody who is frustrated, somebody who is has been defeated, somebody who does not know what to do, like he doesn't know where to pour his frustrations. you know. And so he probably just thought, you know what, I just need to cool my mind. And plus, guys, the dry spell is too much. Oh my God. And, maybe he does not cheat. So now, guys, this guy, there is nothing else he could have done. He decided to run to the liquor place. Maybe, just maybe, he would feel better. But no, the liquor did not make him feel better. It made him feel worse. And it also messed up the relationship even more. Now, dancing grandma, guys, picked up a stick and started beating Mwita with it. And guys, now this, made me ask myself a question. Could it be dancing grandma normally beats up this person? Could it be that this guy is also undergoing, gender-based violence? Guys, what is happening? Honestly, I am confused. I am really confused about this whole situation. Because, guys, it means that this man is suffering. And it means that this Goko, this dancing grandma, she should be talked to. And that is why people were not, happy, because Devi was laughing. Devi was laughing, People were, but honestly, guys, it is not a laughing matter. No, it is not. Just because it's a man, it doesn't mean that we should just turn a blind eye. Because if it was the other way around, if it was dancing grandma who Mwita would have beat up, hey, right now, we'd have been talking another story. The comment section would have been more lit. It is actually lit. It is very lit. But it would have been worse. It would have been more. And people would not have even looked at the situation. Even if dancing grandma was drunk and Mwita beat her up, it would have been something else. So guys, I feel like we should also use the same energy to condemn the fact that dancing grandma is actually beating up this man. It doesn't look nice. Not nice at all. Not nice. So guys, looking at the comment section, I could see that people were having, different sentiments. But mainly, I would say that people were actually condemning, what dancing grandma did. And let's look at some of the comments. So somebody here says, no, what dancing grandma is doing to Mwita is wrong. Don't laugh. Mwita is going through a lot emotionally, and that is the reason he is so quiet. Another one says, Mwita is speaking the truth. Grandma will throw Mwita out after the house is complete. So basically, Mwita actually mentioned something like that, that this woman is throwing me out of the house. David Jr., you are wrong to be laughing at such violence. I have been observing this couple for a while without comment. What I noticed is a dancing grandma, is abusive and maltreats Mwita. Today, he decided enough is enough and had to get a drink in order to open up. It won't be surprising if this house is finished and he is chased away. Watch the space. Oh my God. And then there are so many people agreeing with that comment. And somebody else says, I think when the house is finished, dancing grandma is going to put her husband out and bring her children and grandchildren in. I'm so sorry for that poor humble man. It breaks my heart. Guys, people are giving their own feelings. People are giving their thoughts. Davy, behave, please. A man opening up to you and laughing at him? It's all written on the wall. Mwita has never been okay. Guys, I think so too. This man, I think his quietness, is because he is going through a lot. You know, he just chooses to keep quiet and just live life. But deep down, he is not a happy man. I tend to agree with that. Davy, this is not a laughing matter. That man is going through a lot in that house from the hands of that woman. She does not respect him. She does not even let him have rest and peace. Dancing grandmas used to drink as well. This is nothing new in their house. Watch the video when she asked Devi for cooking oil. She was very drunk. Really? Okay. I'm so happy Muita is opening up. He just needed something to trigger him up. You all will never know why he asked for his ID to be processed. Grandma and the son are cooking up something. Everything will come out when that house is complete. Eyes on the screen. Guys, what do you all think? What is happening here? All Muita needed was that liquid courage to open up. Okay, the person is saying, that is Nicole, Y87. She is saying all Muita needed was that liquid courage to open up. Grandma mistreat him all the time. At some point, you become fed up of all the mistreatment. Muita is finally speaking out. He should be heard. But all Devi can do is keep laughing. Like a turtle jerk. I wish mature people like MORAA were here to sort this out. We have all been watching how grandma orders Muita like a baby. But Devi likes drama as usual, laughing instead of calming down the situation and having a talk with Muita as a family man. This is disgusting. Okay, this is Hilarious 254. Hilarious 254. I feel like Devi is also Devi was also kind of confused, to be very honest. And these people are much older than Devi. So Devi does not know how to handle them, like to calm them down or anything. Guys, these are like Devi's parents, and the kind of things Muita was saying, they were kind of embarrassing, I must say, for you to start saying these kinds of things in front of, somebody who is your kid, the age of your kids. And I feel like sometimes you just don't know what to do, but to just give out that laugh that is not really a laugh. Guys, I really think so. I really don't think Devi meant any harm. Or maybe I don't know if Devi maybe did not see the seriousness in it. I don't know, but yes, I agree that Devi should not have been laughing at this point. That I agree. So somebody else says Muita have been going through a lot at the hands of dancing grandma. Another one, Terry Waweru 86. Drunkards don't lie. He should listen to Muita. That's true, Terry Waweru. Yeah. Muita was trying to open up. Devi should have given him a listening ear. Yeah. I think Devi just kept saying that, a drunk person, but a drunk person, sometimes, if you listen, you can get some sense out of them. You really can. You are a young man trying to help yourself. That lady with kids is not your responsibility. Okay, that is a Kenyan daughter. Devi, you need to stop laughing. Everybody was telling Devi to stop laughing. There is a time I commented. This is Ruth Karuru, 8662. There is a time I commented, Grandma always tell Muita, when you drink liquor, you will go. You will not enter this house. Yes, Grandma has actually said that. Grandma has been warning Muita, Grandma has said that, Mwita, if you drink, you will never enter my house. You will go. And I guess that Mwita did the worst, in Grandma's eyes. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Let me just read one more. Another broken story. Here we go again. Today is today. Please, David, listen to Mwita. He has a point. He is not at peace in that house. Guys, what do you all think? What do you all think? Is Mwita just somebody who wants to go and drink, have a good time, have some liquor? Maybe he had missed some liquor. Alikuwa anataka kufungua lock, and he just didn't know how to do it. Or maybe it is true that he is actually undergoing stress. And dancing grandma, please, come on now. What is it? A man was in your house, he wasn't drinking, he wasn't doing nothing. Why are you denying him, guys? I mean, why is she denying him, guys? Dancing grandma, don't be so mean. This is not nice. Look at what has happened. Guys, I really don't know the reason as to why this man is drinking, guys, but I'm just saying, I really hope they work this out. It is so disheartening, guys. These people, they do not have anything. People have come out to try and help them, alleviate their lives, live a better life. But now they're showing a very, very bad picture to the donors, to the world. I even saw some other people, say that these people should be left alone. Like davyjnr should really finish their house quickly and just disappear on them. People have started to feel like they don't even want anything to do with them. People have started feeling like, Davy, it's high time that, you finish and just disappear, just dissociate yourself from them. It is a pity, it is a shame. These are not young children. They are the ones who should be setting a good example. But dancing grandma, for real, calm down. Calm down. It is not good to, especially, treat your man like this in front of people. Even if it's not the cameras, guys. Even if we, are not seeing this, but you're doing this in front of your son, for example. How can your son even respect this man? How can people around, your neighbors and everybody else respect your man? Now, when you see people despising your man, maybe insulting him, taking him as a fool, you will start to say people are, they're doing this to my man. They are mistreating him and everything. But you are the one who's teaching people how to treat him. I think dancing grandma, you should learn something. Somebody should talk to this woman. I hope davyjnr can, but I doubt. I don't know. Maybe somebody, who is mature enough, can talk to this woman. Let it start from there. And as for Mwita, I believe that Mwita can stay away from alcohol. He has done it, before. So Mwita just needs to be encouraged, he should actually just be let to feel like a man, not like a child, So guys, let me know what you think. Drop your thoughts, comments. Let's have this discussion in the comment section, down below. What can you tell Mwita? What can you tell dancing grandma? If you have not liked this video, please give it a like. If you have not subscribed, also take this moment to hit the subscribe. And guys, I am so happy because of the many new subscribers that we have in the house. I thank you all. I welcome you with open arms. And I am, all I can just say is that I'm very humbled. Thank you for choosing this channel. And to my returning subscribers, you guys are the best. You know, thank you for your love and your support. You guys take your time always to come and watch my videos. There are names that I see that have become, very close to my heart. You guys are just the best, And even when I don't show up on video for a day, they'll be in my inbox. MORAA, what's up? Are you okay? I mean, you guys are such darlings. You guys are such sweethearts. I really, really do not take any of you for granted. From the bottom of my heart, I just want to say thank you. And guys, let us meet in the next. Bye-bye.
I'm a teacher. Social media streets need cleaning. All these lies got people screaming. But I'm here to educate, illuminate. Clear the air, make it fair, demonstrate. Truth over lies, facts over fiction. I refute the nonsense, that's my mission. Truth teller, that's who I chose to be. Truth teller, setting people free. Speak the truth,